Hello everyone, we are joined by RieNs coming in here from Team Heretics off the back of their very dominant win against NAVI today. So firstly, RieNs, I gotta ask you, how does it feel after that 2-0 crushing defeat that you delivered to NAVI?
It feels amazing. I think we played really clean, and I'm happy that it was a quick 2-0, and the maps were really dominant. So I mean, we're all happy. Yeah, that's
Talking,
it.
yeah, because it's what, sorry?
Nothing, nothing.
No, you can say it, it's okay.
No, no, I just said that's it, but
Oh,
it
that's
was
it, okay. Okay, and talking about this in comparison with a lot of your other games, it seems like they've been very long and you just haven't been able to get it over the finish line. So what do you think felt different today?
I think our mentality starting off the game and starting off the day even, like we wanted to smash them. We wanted to be like real heretics, and I think it paid off. Like we were actually the real heretics. And yeah, it's just a mentality difference, I would say.
How did you make that change? Because I think that last few games have been a bit difficult for you. Of course, now that you're in the lower bracket, you've been able to kind of have this win streak. So how were you guys able to make that mental switch after those losses?
I mean, I think the biggest impact on this change is the win yesterday. Like when you start winning, actually, against like good teams, it will make you more confident.
Mm-hmm.
So like we won yesterday against KC, we were really happy, and we said, okay, guys, this is the starting point for us. Okay, let's do a lower run, and then we got the confidence. And when you're confident, you can start with like a really good mentality to the games.
Mm-hmm. I think that it's been a little rough for you guys in the beginning, but now it seems like you're really hitting your stride. So I wanted to ask you about comeback in particular. He's been looking so good on a lot of these rounds. So how has it been having like another Turkish player on the team with you and Woot, and how has the chemistry been for the team since he came in?
I mean, the chemistry is insane. I like him a lot. Like not in game, but like outside of the game as well,
Mm-hmm.
like both. And like we like each other a lot, and we're laughing a lot outside of the game. And then in game, he's still trying to adapt to the team because like the game style he had before us, it was way different. And like it was a bit hard for him to adapt, and it was also hard for us to adapt to him. But I think we're doing well,
Mm-hmm.
like every day we're working on it, so it's going well, and then we can see the results. Like he was full farming today, like I'm proud of him. Like he was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it's a really good addition to our team, and he's insane.
100%. He was on fire today. I wanted to change topics a little bit and head over to the meta there. So you as one of the best initiator players in EMEA, if not globally, I feel like the last 2-3 patches ago really messed you up. So how has it been having the util debuffs and just taking so much time? How has it changed your mentality towards how you play the initiator role?
I mean, obviously, it's not as fun as before, The nerfs, like, it's too much. I can't have my second reveal almost like during the rounds. I'm trying to adapt to it still because in off season I couldn't also play the game a lot because I
Mm-hmm.
was busy some stuff, and I'm still trying to adapt. And my performance lately, like in kickoff, it's not the best because, like as I told you, like in off season I couldn't prepare well, and the meta change and stuff. Like I was a bit far. So I think that changes are a bit obviously like bad for an initiator player, but you can just work on it and like adapt to the meta.
I see. And talking about playing the current meta as well, what do you think about Vito as an agent? Because I don't see too many teams picking him up. Do you think he's good? Do you think he's bad? Do you think people just haven't figured out how to play him?
Honestly, like for me individually, I say Vito is the worst agent in the game right now.
Worse than
I
Reina?
don't see. I mean, okay, Reina is not even in game in my head.
Fair enough. Fair
Reina is
enough.
not there. um, but yeah, Vito is not that impactful in my eyes, and I don't know. Maybe we just don't know how to use it, or maybe like many people don't know what to do with the agent.
Hmm.
But currently, I feel like it's not that strong.
Fair enough. And talking about EMEA in particular, now you guys are gonna face off against either Giants X or Team Liquid. So is there like any team that in particular of those two that you want to face and why, or do you guys just talk here?
I mean, I there's no preparation, but I think Giants would be good because I wanna get our revenge.
Oh yeah, from last
But
year.
yeah, no, not even last year. Like
This
in
bracket,
this,
the upper
yeah,
bracket, yeah.
Yeah. But I also don't want Minibu to lose today. So
Aw.
I want them to win as well.
So
Liquid,
basically, you want Minibu to win so you guys can eliminate him. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't want to eliminate him as well, but
Somebody has to go. Yeah, no, I
it,
was just
yeah,
joking. Yeah, it would be very cool
yeah.
though to have Boo versus Minibu in VCT
Yeah, actually,
EMEA.
it would be really cool. So, actually, okay, yes, I would prefer Liquid to win today. So, I'm happy that Minibu won, and then we can see Minibu versus Boo. So, it would be cool.
It'll definitely be fun to watch as an audience member, that's for sure. And
Yeah.
talking about the standard of EMEA in particular, there's been a lot of upsets. For example, everybody thought that it would be like Vitality in that upper final, but instead it's the newer teams that are kind of coming out on top with BBL and Gentlemate. So I don't know if you, what do you think about those teams and what do you think makes them so strong?
I mean, I know BBL players for too long,
Mm-hmm.
like they were really hungry kids coming from Premier, like they deserved it. And then when they go EMEA, I think they played like really solid. They're a really good team, and you can tell that they are a team, like they're not individuals. They are a good team. And about Gentlemates, I think, I mean, they're also playing like super well. I don't know like what makes them special right now, but they're actually so good as a team as well. So, I mean, they deserve to be there, like they smashed everyone, and they're good, but they're not like unbeatable or anything. So,
I think that's
yeah.
fair, yeah. Who do you think is going to win there? I'm guessing you're going to be cheering for BBL because they're like your old friends, or...
I mean, yeah, BBL, they're a Turkish team, Turkish boys, my nationality. I want them to win. I want them to go to Masters. And I mean, since the players are so young and like they're not really experienced in Tier 1, like I want them to see how is Masters,
Mm-hmm.
like the feeling of it. Like I would be happy if they go.
Okay, and I've asked this to every single Turkish player I've interviewed so far, but how are Turkish players so good at aiming? Because I don't know, I watch VCT and then I watch Game Changers, and it doesn't matter, like, whatever the circuit is, it's always, like, Turkish players, like, fragging out. So, what makes you guys so good?
I think it's just the genetics, And Turkish people can shoot very
That's
well, and
exactly
it's
what Lovers Rock told me, by the way. I think it's
yeah.
just genes.
Yeah, but also I think Turkish people love to play like other FPS games before, We were not really good on other FPS games, but like the new generation getting better and better. So yeah,
I mean,
we're
100%.
just good shooters.
Good shooters in game for sure. I
Yeah.
think you guys have been popping off. And I'm just gonna throw you some quick fire questions to round up, and then you can go and be free and celebrate with your team. So first question: what's your favorite agent to play? I know you mostly play initiator. You don't have to say initiator. If it is, it's okay. But what do you like playing?
Okay, I would say Viper because Sova is just so expected from me, I would say just Sova and Skip, but I think my favorite is actually Viper.
Okay, and what agent do you hate playing against? You know, if somebody else has a agent on the other side.
Against. I mean, I think just Neon. I hate the Neon players running around with Judge.
I understand. You don't have to say anything. I play right, so it's painful. And who's the most funny person on your team? You know, in terms of jokes, in terms of like keeping mental up.
Mm, okay, actually, like I would say Neil because the way he acts IRL is just so funny. You know, he like he don't do anything special, like no effort. He's just funny himself. You know what I mean? Like
Some people
he's
are
just
like
funny.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And who's the most likely to rage, you know, in a game?
Oh, Wood for sure.
Woods for sure. You didn't even think. You were just like, Woods, yeah. It's Woods.
Wood for sure.
Okay. And in game, who's the most likely to, what's it called? Overheat. Yes, overheat.
Overheat. Oh my god, this is Benji for sure. When he gets 2 kill, oh my god, he's going for the third. He's going for the fourth. Insta.
Have you ever watched Benji play Fortnite out of curiosity?
Yes, we even played against him in our team. We did 1v6 against him,
Oh,
and we
wow.
beat him. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
I
think
won.
I
We
watched
won.
that video. I watched that video. That
Yes.
was very funny.
At the end, I won. We won him in the box.
And you
Easy.
won him. You beat him.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, let's go. Benji has competition. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you so much, RieNs. It was great talking
Thank you
to
so
you.
much.
And good luck for your next game.
Thank you so much.